Hey y'all, it's Amanda and this is my Texas Zone 8 garden. And before we dive in, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a fellow gardening friend. Okay, I have been busy with stuff, but of like total things that don't relate to gardening whatsoever. But I made it out to homegrown plants out in Farmersville, Texas, and I'm here for one main specific reason, and that is to choose some succulents for a succulent planting that I'm doing. But I think I'm also going to check out and see what heat tolerant annuals they have available. So let's go check it out. Okay, so we're gonna go check things out. Like I said though, I'm not focusing on like perennials or like their big seasonal pots. I'll give you guys just a looky look real quick. It's like they have lots of moss rose, it's the ice plants, plumosa, vincas, tons of coleus, big beautiful coleus, lots of pretty stuff. My main goal today is succulents, and that is this whole area right here. And I have a vintage wooden toolbox that I'm wanting to plant up with succulents. So it looks like their succulents are $3.95 per plant, and that's the quart size. And then they have some larger succulents, which I think I see back that way, that are more expensive, about the $6.95. Just depends on some of the varieties. And I will say, I mean, I started shopping here like 5-6 years ago, and even then there was only $2.95. So these have not gone up tons. And I will say it's a lot of bang for your buck in regards to succulents. Look at this guy. See how his hair, it looks like hair. It's got like a string of bananas. It's super cool. Now, I really like taking y'all to tour nurseries because it gives me an opportunity to really look before I buy, which is helpful to me. Now, so I'm going to be doing a succulent planter. It's going to be in full sun. I don't want my plants to be super huge in my succulent planter. I actually want them to be a little bit smaller. And I do want some color. So one of the things I'm going to be doing is, I think if they have it, I'm going to incorporate potentially some purslane or moss rose with the succulents for a little bit of color. And I think it's really important to have like a wide variety. This one is called Sedum Banana Split, and look at that beautiful yellow bloom it has. I like to have varieties of colors. I don't like it to all be the same. There's this variegated sedum. Here's like a traditional sedum. When I like our succulent, when I think of it, that's what I kind of think of as a succulent. This one is Medio variegatum. Almost looks like eucalyptus leaves, which are kind of cool. John Creech. I do like, look at this one right here. This is Lidocens. See how it has the pink flowers? That's really pretty. I love something like this. I like a limey green color. I do like ones that have like a bronze tip to them. So this is just a standard sedum. I kind of like that look too. These are cute. And I do like some wonky stuff like this that drapes out. Stonecrop Sun Sparkler Plum Dazzled. And see, it seems like, oh, you wouldn't choose that one, but see how it has, this one actually has two strands that lean out. It'd be beautiful leaning out of the container. Stonecrop. This is pretty. This one's getting ready to bloom. Stonecrop Thundercloud. And I like the airiness, the feel of it. I think it's very cool. Now over here, this is like Semper Vivum. We'll call it Sempervi. But see how it's got this like tight collection? I think that's really pretty, and definitely wanting some smaller things. This is Color Rocks Ruby Lime. And then here's another variety of Sempervi that is Color Rocks Coral Red. So it looks like it will change colors. These are lovely. Hen and Chicks, Super Simps, Ruby. Those are beautiful. Hen and Chicks, Green Wheels. Just love the texture of succulents. Succulents was actually one of my gateways into gardening. Fire Quartz. I put together a couple of designs with succulents, and I really, really like the look of it. Red Beauty, and these were so easy to care for. And I love these ones that are like, look like they're covered in webs. Color Rocks Arctic White. Pachyphytum. And things like this are interesting too. This is a nice way to add some height to a design. Grapetopetalum, Paraguayans. Y'all know I'm just going to butcher all of the names, right? Look at this guy. This is really pretty. Echeveria. I like that one. I always love these little bitty ones like this. I think are really pretty. This is Echeveria as well. These are always lovely. Echeveria lilacina. Nice and big. This size my hand, so look at that. These are getting ready to flower, which is very cool. Another Echeveria. Look at these getting ready to flower too. Just to give you an idea on size. Glorious, right? Echeveria topsy-turvy. Now some of these are a little scorched, so you definitely want to keep an eye out for that. You also want to make sure that they're nice and full and lush, and that you don't want them to be wrinkly when you're looking to buy. Echeveria Gray Red. I do like some of the grays. Now, over here we got some interesting, look at those specimens. Those are cool. Echeveria as well. Coral Reef Aqua. Look at those. Very cool. These are pretty big, look a little rough. This was Aeonium. These are cool. These leaf shapes are interesting. Senecio. Look at some of these designs. Look at that. I really like the striped container. Very pretty. This one has a little bit of vinca mixed in, and vinca is very drought tolerant, so that works well. Sedaveria Jet Beads, so nice and dark. Really pretty. Sorrento, I think we already looked at that one. Now this one I think looks like it should be under the sea. It's a cool look. Jade plant called Hobbit. This looks like it could go under the sea as well. Ripple Jade. Variegated. Y'all know I'm a sucker for variegated. These look like little trees. Look how sweet those are. Crassula. These are very geometric looking. Crassula variegata. More Crassula. They grow all of their own. Now, Kalanchoe is more expensive at $6.95. These are always cool. I feel like perhaps from here all the way back is $6.95. It's Kalanchoe too. Definitely lots of different varieties. This one is called Minima. I always like this one every time. I felt like it just says Kalanchoe. I thought it was like chocolate chip or something like that. Now this one's super cool because look at the little baby plants it's growing on the ends. That's neat. These remind me of magnolia leaves. I think my phone's overheating already. It's so stinking hot, y'all. Okay, let's go to this side. And these are all Kalanchoe as well, and these are huge. These are $6.95. I'm not wanting to go this big to start off with. Sometimes I like to do that, sometimes I don't. So we are going to stay away from some of these bigger varieties over here. Crassula springtime. Look how pretty. It's so geometric. Almost doesn't look natural. Moneymaker. Small red carpet. This one's a favorite. Oh, Crassula as well. This guy is looking a little rough. And these are geraniums here. Okay, just checking out some of these containers. Container. I like it. Okay. So over here is all their annuals, and so I'm really just kind of taking a peek and seeing. I do see what would work. Seeing what would work mixed in with these. Portaluca or purslane would be really pretty worked in, and you see how this adds the color that I'm hoping to have. Lots of beautiful color options here. I'm kind of thinking I'm leaning towards like some orangey red tones. Those are all really pretty. I'm seeing if trying to see if I see any moss rose. Oh, over here to the left. There's some moss rose, which could also be worked in, which would be really pretty. Oh, this says purslane. Never mind. These are $4.95 per quart. Let's see if we see any moss rose anywhere. Yep, here we go. Moss rose. Oh, this yellow is super pretty. Moss rose would be an excellent plant to mix in. We've got some white, we've got some yellow, a little bit of orangey tone, orangey red. These are $1.45 each or $16.95 for a flat. I like this color a lot, and I like that idea mixed in with succulents. I do like this color too. I think it will really depend on what succulents I end up picking. I'll pick those up and then I'll come over here and I'll choose what I want to go with them. Okay, it's 103 degrees outside and it was brutal in there. My cell phone kept overheating. But I got 8 succulents and 9 moss rose. So I'm super excited to start putting that in a design for you. I did feel like homegrown plants still had a lot of options that you can still plant now during the summer. So I think it is worth the drive out. However, I would suggest you do it early in the morning because it is brutal in there right now. It's about noon. It's too hot, way too hot to be out in that greenhouse. But had a good time, glad I got to check it out, and I'm excited to show you guys the design in the next video. As always, make sure you like and comment on the video. Every time you like and comment, it helps grow my video and my channel so much. And if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, just drop me an emoji below, letting me know that you made it to the end of the video and you say hi. And be sure to check me out in my Patreon community. It is a more close-knit, more intimate community of gardeners. And it's all things She's a Mad Gardener with behind-the-scenes stuff. There's a free tier to join in under, and there are additional paid tiers, including exclusive. There are additional paid tiers. The higher up you are in the tiers, the more access you get, including exclusive videos, as well as group chats and photo sharing. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.